welcome back to Final Fantasy. I guess we're opening these chests now. In the last episode, I got that wand, let me look at it, the heal, it's not a stick. I called it the right thing last time. Well, anyway, it doesn't matter what it is. I'm feeling a little paranoid about it, so I'm not going to interact with it until I can get to a safe point. Let me turn the volume up a little. That didn't change anything too much on your end of things. Okay, so, he's 40 HP away from being at full, but we should still be fine, I think. Oh, a gold thing. Well, let's look at everything first. And an ice blade. Uh-oh. Okay, well. Who has that gold thing? Gold, 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 gold. Here it is. Okay, let's look at Ellie's stats between the silver and the gold. Well, first off, let's see. Is are our weapons full? Our weapons are full, so that could be a weapon. I think we only have one character who eventually is going to be able to... Wait. That's the ice blade. And he can't equip it. Oh, wait a second. Wait, that's not right. Fred. No, he can't equip it quite yet. So I guess we don't need one of those ice blades, but, we can drop the silver sword. So let's see what's in there. Oh, so it was a whatchamacallit. Okay. It's a armor, because we're full on armor. Well, we're not getting rid of the Zeus gauntlet. Okay, so we have ice armor, we have ice shields, we have flame shields. Okay, Ellie's stats. She has 1758. And now it's... Oops. 2658. So, who's gonna get that? Are we gonna keep that on her so she doesn't... No, I don't think there's a point of that. We should give that to Fred. I think we'll... Yeah. So we can take that back, and he can equip the gold. And as such, wait a sec, yeah. We'll just drop his cap and see what's in here. Oh, there was nothing special, nothing at all. I think it is the fan that's making it too hard for me to hear the TV. And I don't think it's going to make a reverberation, because, I don't think it was before, so it's sitting now. So I just turned it up to 15 rather than 11, what it was earlier. So now he has absorbed 27, and he has absorbed 20. And he has evade 70, and he has evade 63. He does have more HP, but Fred's still pretty good now. So much for Iced being ahead in defense. That didn't last long, but that's okay. We still love him. In fact, we're going to cure him. I don't know how much more there is to this dungeon. Okay, that's empty. We found a house. Oh, speaking of houses, so when the game crashed, you know, I had a tent outside, and it didn't take any time at all to get back here because I already knew the way, so, you know, I didn't end up getting lost and fighting a bunch of stuff. But I used a house in addition to the tent, so I got all the magic back in case that would be an issue. And we got the tail. Uh-oh, but we have to fight a zombie. I don't know if slow is what we should do, but, he doesn't have ice. Oh, it's lightning that we have. So I don't know what kind of spell he's gonna use, so maybe being invisible will help. If it's invisibility, we should be nigh invulnerable to ever being hit, because it's hard enough to hit an object that's visible but moving around, but if something's invisible and moving around and dodging, well, that wasn't so tough. I'm thinking it's because we have the martial artist, or whatever his title is, that some things aren't as hard as it's always described. Now, who do we give that tail to? I thought the guy would still be here. Let me look at that real quick. Let's see, on the Game Corners guide that I'm using, and I don't want to use it to find out where next to go. I don't use it like that. It's usually to look up enemies that I already fought, just to see. Well, it's kind of like in those games where they have a database, but it doesn't fill it out until you've already fought them. So it's saying that the zombie Ds, let's see what it says. Unlike Mud Golem fight, you can't run from these monsters. Teleported out after the battle is won, so don't hold back. They're saying to use Harm 4 and Fire 3. They make short work of this guy. But he was so short we didn't even get to do those. Yeah. Okay. Oh, okay. We could have fought in 2 zombies. Zombie D. Oh, okay. So we have to go to the new town. Okay. So we actually haven't been to the town where this is telling us we need to go. I'm gonna use another tent just to save that. Tent, there you are. Let's see what this has to say about the tail. It stinks. Throw it over. No, don't do that. Throw it over? Is this assuming we're on the ship? So, apparently it actually is just a literal tail. In my mind, it isn't just, it's like a rat tail. Like, that's kind of what I think of when I think of just having a tail. So that's very interesting. Why are we fighting water monsters? We're not on the water. I don't think. That should finish them. I believe I already mentioned that we used a house outside of here, didn't I? Huh. I thought I left that page on the one that tells you about the magic. For some reason, now it's on the guide. On the computer. Oh, rats. Okay, everybody's HP looks okay, so I can use, oh. Pure. I thought everybody's HP looked okay. I suppose everybody but her could benefit from hell too. So as far as getting to that new town goes, maybe that environment kind of counts as river. I don't know. But anyway, I think it's that town that I was talking about earlier, where, let's see, let's use our most powerful spells. Because this looks kind of dangerous. Or maybe these guys aren't dangerous. But anyway, as far as the town we're supposed to go to now, I believe it is, I was talking about it earlier. It's like the town in between those mountains. I'm not sure how else to describe it exactly. Oops. Let's go Cure 2. And you beat them with your cane. I guess I could try using that cane now. Let's see if he'll move first. Does it only heal a user, though? I mean, I guess that would work. Or maybe it doesn't... Oh, it cures everybody. That's quite useful. That's very interesting. Uh-oh. This is a pretty dangerous enemy. I'm not sure if this is the proper spell or if fog is. The fortunate thing is, it's only one enemy, so even if he's dangerous, he only gets one attack. So, I don't know why we're having such a hard time getting out of here. We didn't fight so much dangerous stuff getting in. I mean, these guys are kind of dangerous, but, not like those big super monsters. I'm not sure if those are... Oh, I get it. That's... it's heal, not, cure. If it was a cure cane, then it would only heal one person, but it's a heal cane, so it does the heal spell, not the cure spell. Uh-oh. This isn't good. I think that might have saved us. Like I said, why am I having such a hard time getting out of here when getting in here wasn't as bad? What the heck, man? Okay then. Let's do our magic. I don't think I ever switched him to the front. I mean, he's there now, but he wasn't earlier. That's interesting. Actually, let's use a tent. That makes sense. In fact, let's use a couple. Yeah, that should be good. That way we don't use a bunch of potions, which that's what we'd do if we were in a cave, but we're not in a cave right now. So, and tents are the better healing items, because they... Oh, here we go again. Well, we're out of that. Okay. Let's just go all out, since I think these will be the last enemies we're going to be fighting. Pure, Cure, Alit, Balit. Yeah, she doesn't have anything like that, so... She'll just have to use some defensive magic. Getting so poisoned. It's insane. A little too late for that. Oh well. I thought we would have gotten to that town pretty quickly by now, but these guys keep getting in our way. Oh, maybe I should have had him use the heal spell. I'm gonna keep forgetting about that, even though it's very applicable. Which is quite unfortunate. But at least we made it back to our ship. And we can fly wherever we want, and you won't have to worry about any enemies. Ha 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 ha. Let's see, it was saying something about, like, there's some kind of a shortcut, like the fastest way to get to here, but it also is a very dangerous way, but I don't see any way shorter than this, unless this is the dangerous way. But could that be less dangerous than going over there? I don't know about that. And then this one, this is apparently, like, some other place. We can't do anything with that, so... That's, I kind of thought that was the case. Kind of remembered seeing that building. Wait, did we... Ah, okay. This is the first area. Ah, speaking of which... Let's get a nice, free heal. I'll buy potions later. Alright, where are we going now? Let's go to that northern continent. I think this might be where that town is. I think I might be lost, though, actually. Oh, no, I'm only just begun. So I think this is where we can land. Yeah, this is kind of what I was talking about earlier, where we can just land here. But I'm going to do that later, because I think there's a town we can go to. Oh, that looks like a waterfall, so I bet that you can't climb up it. I'd be interested in trying. Let's see if there's a good place to land around here. I don't think so. We'll have to land kind of far away. And that's okay. Yeah, but like I was saying, I'm interested in seeing if we can climb up that waterfall in the canoe or not. And even if we could, we just end up here. And I don't think there's gonna be anything important in this area. I don't think. So anyway, where was I gonna land? We could land there. Yeah, let's do that. And let's use a tent in case there's danger afoot. Not that there's much to save, because... Oh, this is interesting. And what can... let's do that. Well, we're kind of attacking them, so that's not so important, but the Cerberuses aren't very dangerous either, so may as well. Wait, what? Okay, that didn't amount to anything. But on the other hand, he can one-shot those by himself. Apparently. Wow. Even with them, all of them targeting the Cerberus, it wasn't enough. So, are those supposed to be cows? Because they look like crazy red cows to me. They're a little tougher than I thought. So what was I saying? I don't remember. Is it something about this river? Maybe I do have the opportunity to try... Oh, gators. Yeah, we can fight them. We'll just use some lit 3s to just wipe everybody out. Although we'll have to be a little conservative with that eventually. Or maybe it won't wipe everyone out. Did that one though. Aw, and he's the one who... Oh, never mind. Oh, Fred's in the front of the party now. Alright.
Terminated.
So I wonder if he should have the... Wait a second, what am I thinking? Who has those... that gauntlet? Does he have it? I wonder if the... I believe the Zeus Gauntlet does, like, Electric 2 or something? Boogaloo? Wait, that's not the town I was thinking of. I'm thinking of a different one. But I guess it's just as well. One town's as good as enough. Oh, look at that, a red Carib. And a Fregator. Does that do ice damage? Wow, that didn't take him out. This team's definitely getting a little more specialized and tactical, because there's just it doesn't. If he can heal during a turn and do a good heal at that, then he basically doesn't have a reason to do a regular attack. He can just do something else. Uh-oh. Well, that's a bummer. Maybe it wasn't worth trying to go up that waterfall after all. I'd use a tent, but we're out at... Oh. You can use tents on a canoe. That makes sense. That should do it for now. Oh, wow, we're a lot further along than I thought. Oh.